So hello everybody, Trey Siner with Trey Siner Insurance Group. I hope you're doing well. I've got my good friend Brandon Johnson with Southern Star Roofing with me today, and we're going to talk a little bit about hail damage and storm chasers. So we really want to educate you on this because this is a big issue in our area, and we really want to educate you on that. So Brandon?
Yeah, hey Trey, thanks for having me today. Trey and I, we've been working together. He's the insurance guy, I'm the roofing guy, I'm a local contractor. This is our 10th year in business, celebrating. The name of our company is Southern Star Roofing. We are a licensed general contractor here in North and South Carolina.
So Brandon, tell us a little bit about what to look for. Maybe what are the warning signs of a storm chaser?
Oftentimes, storm chasers will come and they'll be coming from all different states. And it typically happens during a hailstorm or if we've had some weather activity in the area.
Right.
Here are the things you look for. Out-of-state tags. Oftentimes they'll have commercial tags or out-of-state tags. Second thing, they send out canvassers that go around and they knock on your door, and they do this in neighborhoods all over the place. Third thing they do is they try to get our customers to sign contingency agreements saying, hey, if we get on your roof and we find hail damage, sign right here. But what happens is that actually binds you into an agreement with that contractor, whether or not you know it or not. So out-of-state tags, knocking on doors, getting you to sign a contingency agreement, talking about, hey, we'll take care of your deductible. This type of language, those four things right there are big time signs of you need to get online, check the Better Business Bureau, find a local contractor.
Yeah, that's a great point, Brandon. We have vendors listed on our website. You can certainly contact us, maybe contact a neighbor for a quality roofer, and because we want you to be protected. We actually had this happen with a client one time. They signed that agreement, Brandon, speaking of, there was no hail damage by the determined by the adjuster,
right.
And this person was still held to this agreement, which is a bad position to be in. So do not sign. A reputable roofer will not ask you to sign an agreement before an adjuster comes out.
That's right.
So be aware of that. Now keep in mind, a roofer doesn't give the final decision on a claim, right? You always work in tandem with the adjuster. So the adjuster of whatever carrier you're with will make that final decision.
Yep.
But it's great having someone like Brandon on site that can give you an independent perspective and view and explain why you do have damage or maybe why you don't. So Brandon, if you will, explain to us what exactly is hail damage on a roof?
Yeah, hail damage is when you've got moisture that rises in the air and it turns into ice. But when hail damage comes down, it doesn't come down like rain, vertical all over the place. Oftentimes, hail damage forms in the sky, and when it comes, it typically is thrown by wind. So with that, your neighbor can have storm damage, and it can completely miss your house. And we see this all the time as roofers. Secondly, it also determines the size of the hail. You may have a hailstorm, but it's tiny dime-sized hail, which actually doesn't damage your roof at all. So it has to actually have a size, 1/4 inch and a half, 2-inch hail. That's the stuff that really damages the roof. So it has to depreciate the life of the roof. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for hail impact hits, which hits the granules and separates the granules so much that it actually depreciates the life of the roof, and that's what's covered in your policy. So if you've got soft metal damage, if you've got hail impacts where the hail has been separated, it's not workmanship, it's not an old roof, it's actually impacts that we can actually show the adjuster. That's actually what hail damage is. And again, I want to reiterate, it's not always this person has hail damage and you have it. Sometimes it's quite the contrary.
Yeah, and sometimes we've even seen homes that have a real steep roof. Depending on which way the storm comes, this side of the roof may have damage and this side may not.
That's right. And you also want a licensed roofer to determine if the damage even meets your deductible, because sometimes it's minor damage. If you have a $1,000 deductible or a $2,500 deductible, it might be just a small slope that got hit, and that might be just $800-900. So again, you want someone that's educated. You want someone that's going to protect you, protect your policy, and protect you from storm chasers that come out.
Yeah, that's really good, Brandon.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that information today. I
My
certainly
pleasure.
wish you the best. And
thank you,
and
Trey.
Again, Brandon's been a great partner of ours. He's gone out and seen multiples of our clients over time, and we always respect his decision. Keep in mind, he does not work for the insurance company,
Correct.
any insurance company. In fact, no roofer works for any insurance company.
Right.
So you do always have a choice of who you choose to have your inspection done by and who does the work. So always keep that in mind. And one last thing, remember, we're always right here beside you.